Hey everybody, how's it going? Weem here. We're back with a second episode of Grimrock. I had a little difficulties in the last video I did picking up from the previous save point, basically the first save point you get to. I recorded from there down about halfway to this point and had some issues with the video and everything, and so I just ended up scrapping it and thought, you know, I'll just pick it up at the next save point. And as it turns out, I was watching the Yogscast run through of Grimrock, and their second episode essentially covered the same stuff I was covering. They even end at this save point, which is where I intended on picking up. So I'll have a link to that video if you kind of want to see what you missed between my last video and coming here. They pretty much run through it, and I just ran through myself. So anyway, like I said, I'll have a link up for that, but let's go ahead and kind of get situated here. Kind of checking this out. As you have a number of options as far as where we may want to go from here. I came from this direction, so we won't be going back that way. But again, we've got a couple doors. Now, one of them, on the other side of the save point, there's a lock on either side of the door, so my assumption is we need 2 keys, but I'm not entirely sure about that. The door on the left and the door on the right can both be opened. You can see we got a little flying guy here, kind of waiting for us to come through. And there's some kind of banging thing going on in the background. You can hear that one here. No idea what that is. So I may go try and stop whatever that is. It's definitely louder when I'm over by this door. Or of course we could just go away from the sound and go this way. Oh, it's kind of nice not having that crazy sound, whatever that is. So, actually, let's just go this way. Why not? So I did get a spell. I ended up getting some scrolls that you saw in the last video, if you recall. And as it turns out, I just hit level 2 with the caster, so he could now do this fire burst. So what I had read online about ruins, I guess that's not how it works. Once you have the scroll, if you meet the appropriate level, you'll see down below these little symbols that it's level 2. You can cast it simply. Just right-click your hand, select the symbol, and select the cast. You'll see me cast this thing here. So anyway, I've got a couple more. I have 2 more actual spells, and they are they're at level 3. And so anyway, let's jump into this and see what we can't do. See if we can't kill ourselves here. Okay, we got the teleporter stuff. Interesting. Let's step in here. Okay, no idea where that took me. I think this is where I was, so it seems like we didn't go anywhere. Did it back me up? Okay. I think it's backing me up. It's not letting me through there, so there must be something we need to do. Or, actually, maybe we just back into it. No, but look at this. Maybe this button has something to do with it. See, I'm not checking the walls careful enough here. There we go. Oh, does it turn off for a second? Okay. We're going to back up through it. Ready? Very nice. Okay. So we're in a room here. There's a pit behind me. Let's not walk into that. I discovered when I played, when I was recording the video that you're not seeing, I decided just for fun to step into one of the pits, and it does drop down to the next level, and you take a good chunk of damage, which makes sense. So we won't be doing that again, but with a plate on the other side, we can guess that, you know, we need to chuck something over there. So put a rock here and right-click it. There we go. And take that back. Okay, let's see what's going on here. We got a door here. Let's take the torch. I like to take all these. The torches do burn out on you. I actually had a kind of gnarly fight going on, and my torch started flickering, and it was a little too much. I was trying to move around the room a lot. In fact, if you watch the Yogscast video, it's the one where they fight the 3 skeletal knight guys. So I'm really zipping around the room, trying to constantly move, and the light was flickering. It was pretty intense, and the light did end up going out, but I ended up winning that fight after just a little bit after the lights went out. So that was good. Let's do this. I think we're ready. Maybe I'll get a spell kind of prepped. Okay. Oh, hello. Oops, I messed that up. Wasn't very effective with my spell casting there. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so you came from here. There's this root thing. Always looking for buttons, right? Okay. We have things here. What do we have? A hand axe. Okay, let's actually check out the difference here. So he's 16 with a 6 accuracy. And with this guy, 14 and 1. So maybe not for him, but I'm not sure. Oh, 20. So the machete's pretty good. It's not going to be... Oh, the hatchet's better because he is... his skill focus is on axe. He has a point there. So, interesting. Very nice. He will definitely use the hatchet then. So you'll notice I've kind of got the long spears back here, these guys, so they can kind of reach. Now that I have the spell, I'll likely use the spell instead of the spear, but until I could cast a spell, I was using that. So I already checked this, but it's such a weird little nook. Is there really nothing in there? I guess not. Okay, so we did find a key, so that's cool, that makes sense, and I'm assuming we're just going to be able to walk right through here. Okay, kind of vamped us forward. Okay, we'll just leave that open for now. Oh, we have the ability to save again. Why not, right? Might as well. Alright, I guess it's time to hunt down this noise. Now, let's see, I did find a key. Let's actually try, this door has a key on each side. Let's try and see if it kind of partially opens it, or... No, just ate that key, so... I guess we'll have to get the other one to see any kind of progress. Okay, so here we are. You know, one of the cool things about this map is you can actually add notes and stuff to it, so it's kind of cool. You can just left-click and N for note and type in what you want, so anywhere where you click down, you can get rid of these two. I actually forgot how, though. I played around with it last time. I don't remember what kills those now. Oh, see, here's my torch going out on me. I think this guy's got one, yes. Oh, that noise is so annoying. Let's end it. Let's try and figure it out. No, we got one of these guys coming. Oh, is that short range? I thought maybe it would reach. Apparently not. Nice. Very nice. Didn't give me anything, though. Get that ready. So it's kind of cool. You can kind of queue up a spell in preparation. It's gonna creep in here. Nothing here. No. Except that guy. I know my spell won't reach him from here. So I guess I just kind of missed that last time. That makes sense now. Aha! Ta-da! Look at that. Okay, so let's get out of here. I got the key, right? What are we hanging out for? Yeah. Let's save this real quick. Toss this key down. Let me switch the order back a bit. You guys are okay here. Let's level up, just in case this unleashes things on us. So let's see, we're looking at skills here. I was kind of looking at this earlier, and although I do have a pointing dagger, and I did start throwing stuff in some of the ranged things, I guess on this guy it's kind of... Actually, it doesn't matter. This guy's not leveling up. I've clicked him for some reason. I don't know why. I think I got confused moving guys around. So I kind of got axes. I already had a point, and I put this in at the beginning. And, oh, the sound is killing me. Let's move out of range of it. So I've got a point in axes here. And then I started putting in armor and athletics after that. I'm generally of the kind of the mindset that I like to focus on things that you're always going to have. For example, always going to have armor, so this is always going to help me. And same with athletics, but I may not always have an axe. He does actually happen to have an axe now, but it's actually the first time this game that I've had an axe. So, and then may change. I may find something better, and then I'm just not even using that benefit. So I kind of like to use the passive stuff. And so this guy I've been focusing really defensively, going with the armor and athletics. And I think that what I'm going to do is start doing that here as well. In fact, as I said, I started with axes, and last time he leveled up I put everything into these, and I think I'm just going to do the same here. Again, I like to focus on kind of what you always get. I do have an extra point. I could put in a weapon. He's using this club. I'm not entirely sure that it counts as a... So it says maces, okay. So I could put a point into that since the other guy has a point axe. Let's do that, and then we'll probably leave it at that. I may stick to the passives for a while. Okay, so we now have the key. We're going to go find out what is making all this racket. Let's see. Yeah. What is being so annoying? Let's cue that up. Well, at least the sound's gone. Banging around. We got another scroll there. Hook. I don't see any kind of buttons, keys, or anything. Got more throwing knives. Poison bolt. Can I cancel this? Yes. Let's see what the poison bolt is all about. Level 7. Well, I won't be casting that for a while. And let's see, what am I? I'm level 2, not even halfway to level 3, so I'm still sticking with the fire spell. Oh, hello. You can't throw stuff through the doors either, no matter how small the weapon is, like a knife or anything. Okay, let's see. We've got the door. I know someone out there is the button. I was going to say, someone out there saw me pass a button, and they're telling me, look over there. But I guess this one was kind of ninja. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it kept the rune selected. Very nice. Yeah, get in here. Wow. Burning. Bling! And the rogue levels. So the rogue I was kind of putting into the weapons and everything, and I think I'm going to stick with that. In fact, I think I'm going to go missile because I picked up some arrows and I'd love for him to have a bow. So I'm just going to kind of plan for that, at least with 2 there. You know, we'll go dodge on the others. I definitely, with these games, feel like it's you're kind of going for the long game essentially. So I really look at the survivability stuff. I feel like you're gonna eventually chop the monsters down that you need to chop down. It's a matter of how do you come out of the fight. Do you come out of it pretty beat up, or you know, you come out of it in a decent shape? So focus on the defensive, at least in this kind of game, and at least this time around. I may run through later with really offensive kind of build and see if it really helps you kind of chop through things real quick. Okay, I don't think there's anything interesting in this room. Didn't look like there were any buttons. So yeah, I recently played a game called Delver. If you haven't seen that video, check that out. I posted that yesterday, I believe. Similar to this, but kind of in a graphic style that's like Realm of the Mad God, if you're familiar with that game. kind of the old school, pretty blocky game. It will kind of remind you of Minecraft a little bit as well. A lot of fun, so I'll have a link to that video in this one as well if you want to check that out. It's pretty cool. Figure if you're watching me play this game and you think this is a cool looking game, you might enjoy Delver. And it's an alpha right now, and you can download it for free, so no cost to check that out. It's kind of cool. Okay, we got food down here. So you can rest in the game. You hit R and you can actually spend as much time as you want resting. You'll see your life kind of move back up. But there is food you have to consider in this game. So I am carrying quite a bit of food, and if I click here you'll see that my food is green. He's okay here. So every once in a while I'll kind of click on the face here and just kind of cycle through these guys and make sure I'm okay. I think that the more food you have, the faster your life comes back. I had some guys that were really low on health and I did a rest, and normally the bars had come up really quick. And for two of the guys, it was barely crawling, and I looked and their food was low, so I'm assuming it was related to that. I gave them some food, rested again, and their life just flew back, so gotta make sure you're fed. Well fed. So what's this door gonna take? It's got a button. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I kind of was talking and not paying attention, right? I do that a lot. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's do this. Steal the torch, right? Cue a spell. Hit a button. Hello. Get over here. Step on up. Yep, well, I didn't mean to turn. Come on. Yeah, bring it.